How to build wealth with just one job. Let me ask you something, do you ever feel like no matter how hard you work at your job, the money just disappears? You get your paycheck, you pay rent, bills, groceries, and suddenly it's gone, and then you wait, and wait, for the next paycheck, hoping nothing unexpected happens in between. If that feels familiar, you're not alone, I've been there too, and here's the scary truth. Most people stay stuck in that cycle their entire lives, one job, one income, one fragile safety net. But here's the good news, it doesn't have to be that way. Rich people don't think of their job as the end, they see it as the beginning. They use one job to build 2, 3, even 7 streams of income. And today, I want to show you exactly how to do the same, step by step, starting with your job right now. By the way, if this is your first time here, welcome to Wealthy Life. This channel is all about helping you escape the rat race, build smart income streams, and create real financial freedom. Every week, I share practical strategies, money mindset shifts, and stories that you can actually apply in your own life. Nothing fluffy, just clear steps that work. So if you stick around until the end of this video, I promise you'll walk away with ideas you can act on right away. And when you're done, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, because your journey matters here, and I want this channel to be a place where we learn and grow together. Step 1, use your job as a launchpad, not a prison. Most people see their job as a trap. They complain, my salary is too low, I'll never get ahead, but the wealthy think differently. They see their salary as seed money, a foundation. Let's be real, your job probably isn't paying you what you're worth, but it's still your most reliable cash flow right now. Instead of spending it all, you can take just a small part and turn it into something bigger. For example, if you earn $1,000 a month, setting aside even 10%, that's $100, gives you $1,200 a year. That's money you can use to invest, start a small project, or learn a new skill. See the shift? Instead of saying, I only make this much, you start asking, how can I use what I already have to grow? That's how the rich think. So don't hate your job, use it, treat your paycheck like the fuel for your future, not just survival for today. Step 2, turn your skills into a side hustle. Here's the next shift, don't just trade time for one boss, start using your skills for yourself. Think about it, you already have skills from your job, teaching, organizing, fixing, writing, designing. Why not offer those skills outside of work? Example, a teacher I know started tutoring kids online for just 5 hours a week. That small hustle gave her an extra $300 a month. Within a year, she used that money to pay off credit cards and start saving for a down payment on her first home. Another example, a friend who worked as an IT support guy started repairing laptops for local small businesses after hours. Word spread, and now he makes more from that side hustle than his full-time job. The point is, your job gave you skills, but your skills don't belong only to your boss, they can belong to you, too. So instead of saying, I don't have time, ask, how can I turn what I already know into extra income? Even 5 hours a week can change everything. Step 3, turn your knowledge into a digital product. Now let's talk about something that might feel a little intimidating at first, but trust me, it's one of the smartest moves you can make, turning what you know into a digital product. Here's the problem most people face, you spend years learning a skill, building experience at your job, and then you give all of that knowledge to your boss, or you keep it locked in your head, you never package it, you never share it, you never let it work for you. But rich people, they think differently. They understand that knowledge is an asset, and when you turn knowledge into a product, it becomes something you can sell again and again, without trading more hours. Think about it this way, if you're an accountant, you could create a simple ebook called 5 Tax Mistakes Every Small Business Should Avoid. If you're a designer, you could sell ready-made logo templates. If you're a teacher, you could build a short online course to help students improve their skills. The beauty of this step is that once the product is made, it can generate income 24/7, you don't have to be present for every sale, and that's how the wealthy think. They don't just earn once, they build assets that keep earning. Now, maybe you're thinking, but I'm not an expert, who would pay me? Here's the truth. You don't need to be the world's best expert, you just need to know a little more than the person who needs your help. That's it. People pay for clarity, for shortcuts, for guidance. So instead of letting your skills die at your desk, imagine creating something once, and watching it earn money over and over. That's the difference between just working and building wealth. Step 4. Invest your money so it works for you. Now let's get real. You can save money, you can hustle, you can create products, but if your money is just sitting in a bank account, it's shrinking, inflation eats it away every year. That's what keeps so many people stuck. Wealthy people think differently. They know that money itself is an employee, and just like you work hard at your job, your money should be working hard for you. Here's the shift. Instead of only saving, start investing, and no, that doesn't mean you need millions. It can start with as little as $50 or $100 a month. For example, putting $200 a month into an index fund that grows at an average of 8% per year can turn into more than $30,000 in 10 years, that's your money multiplying, even while you sleep. Or let's say you save up $5,000 from your job and side hustles, and you use it as a down payment on a small rental property. Suddenly, instead of paying rent yourself, you have someone else paying you. That's passive income. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but investing feels risky. What if I lose everything? And that's a fair concern, but here's the truth. Doing nothing is also risky. Keeping all your money in cash means you're guaranteed to lose value over time. At least with investing, you give yourself a chance to grow. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and keep learning. Don't chase quick wins, think long-term, because that's what wealthy people do. They plant seeds today that grow into forests tomorrow. Step 5. Build a side hustle that fits into your life. Let's be honest, most people hear side hustle and immediately think, oh no, I don't have the time, I'm already exhausted from my 9 to 5. And I get it, working extra hours feels overwhelming, but here's the truth, a side hustle doesn't have to drain you. The key is to find something that fits naturally into your life, something you actually enjoy or are already doing. For example, if you love cooking, you could start a small YouTube channel sharing budget-friendly recipes. If you enjoy driving and you already have a car, maybe ride-sharing on weekends makes sense. If you're great at organizing, you could offer part-time virtual assistant services online. Here's why this step matters. Your side hustle becomes the testing ground for your future income streams. It's flexible, it's low risk, and it allows you to experiment, and many wealthy people you see today, they started small, with something on the side. Think about this. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter while raising her kids as a single mom. Amazon started in a garage as a side project. Side hustles are where big dreams are born. Now, maybe you're worried, but what if I fail? What if nobody cares? That's the wrong question. The right question is, what will I learn if I try? Even if your first side hustle doesn't explode, you'll build skills, marketing, sales, confidence, and those skills will serve you in every other area of your life. So instead of waiting for the perfect idea or the perfect time, start with something small, test it, grow it, because every empire starts as a side hustle. Step 6. Create an online presence that works while you sleep. Now here's something powerful. In today's world, your online presence is like digital real estate, but most people treat the internet like pure entertainment, scrolling, liking, watching. The wealthy, they treat it like an opportunity. Think about it, you already use social media every day, but are you only consuming, or are you also creating? When you build an online presence, whether that's a blog, a YouTube channel, or even a simple Instagram page, you're creating a platform that can earn for you even when you're offline. For example, imagine you start a TikTok page sharing quick financial tips. At first, maybe only a few people watch, but over time, it grows. Suddenly, you have 10,000 followers, brands want to sponsor you, people click your affiliate links. That's income, not from harder work, but from smarter positioning. Or maybe you write short guides on LinkedIn about your industry, people notice, you get consulting offers, you build credibility. Again, your presence is working for you, even when you're asleep. Now I know what you might be thinking, but I'm not a social media person, I don't like showing my face, and that's okay. You don't have to dance on TikTok or post selfies, you can create faceless content, you can use your voice, you can share knowledge through slides, infographics, even podcasts. The point is this, in the digital age, visibility creates opportunity, and if you're invisible online, you're missing out on one of the simplest ways to multiply your income. So instead of being just a consumer, try being a creator. Even one post a week can, over time, build an asset that works for you while you sleep. Step 7. Turn your money into assets, not liabilities. Here's where most people get stuck. They finally start making extra money, and then, what do? They upgrade their phone, they buy a new car, they spend it faster than they earn it. That's the trap, and the wealthy? They do the opposite. Instead of spending more, they invest more, they buy assets, not liabilities. So, what's the difference? An asset puts money into your pocket, a liability takes money out of your pocket. For example, if you buy the newest iPhone on credit, that's a liability, it doesn't earn for you, but if you take that same $1,000 and invest in an online course to learn digital marketing, that's an asset, because those skills can make you thousands more down the road. Another example, buying a car that's just for show, versus buying a car that helps you run a delivery service or side hustle, same car, but one is a liability, the other is an asset. The mindset shift is simple but powerful. Every time money comes into your life, ask yourself, am I about to grow it, or kill it? Wealthy people grow their money, they plant it in places where it can multiply: stocks, real estate, businesses, skills. Now, maybe you're scared of investing, that's normal, everyone feels that way at first. The key is to start small, don't wait until you have $50,000 to begin, even $50 invested wisely is a seed that can grow. The real danger is not losing money, it's never learning how to make money work for you, because if you don't, you'll always work for money, and that's not freedom. So there you have it, 7 steps to create multiple streams of income, starting from just one job. Let's quickly recap. 1. Shift your mindset, stop trading time for money, start thinking like an investor. 2. Pay yourself first, save before you spend, not the other way around. 3. Develop high-income skills, skills that multiply your earning power. 4. Leverage what you already know, turn your job experience into income streams. 5. Build a side hustle that fits your life, start small, start simple, but start. 6. Create an online presence, build digital real estate that works while you sleep. 7. Turn money into assets, not liabilities, grow it, don't kill it. Now let me ask you, which of these 7 steps are you going to start with today? Maybe you'll begin by setting aside that first 10% of your paycheck, maybe you'll finally test that side hustle idea, whatever it is, take action now, while it's fresh in your mind. And remember, wealth isn't about luck, or having rich parents, or being a genius, it's about choices, small, consistent choices that build on each other. Here at Wealthy Life, that's exactly what we're about, helping you break free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, and guiding you to a life of freedom, abundance, and peace of mind. So if today's video gave you value, stick around, subscribe, leave a comment, and share your thoughts, because your journey to wealth doesn't have to be lonely. We're building a community here, and you're part of it now. Until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep building your wealthy life.